Hi there, welcome to Play Tennis Practice Yoga. Today I'm going to show you another way of practicing downward facing dog using the foldable yoga mat for a little extra lift beneath the heels. This is really nice if you're tight beneath the heels or the calves. This was actually inspired by Emma Doyle in one way that she uses the foldable yoga mat. So let's go ahead and get to it. We're going to come into downward facing dog first. If you're not familiar with the pose in the first place, you can check out in my playlist called One Pose at a Time, Downward Facing Dog, or How to Do Downward Facing Dog. So I'm going to come into my dog pose first. And most people think that the heels are supposed to touch the ground in dog pose. And while they're reaching towards the ground, they might not necessarily do that. So in adding this little extra lift, I might be able to make that same connection to the ground as might be one of your desires, even though that's not the ultimate goal of downward facing dog. We want to find length through the spine. It can be a nice hamstring opener and also a great stretch for the calves, the backs of the heels, as you might be feeling. And so, like I mentioned, I'm using this foldable yoga mat. In the yoga world, we also use yoga wedges. You could also use a folded blanket in lieu of the foldable yoga mat. So in other words, if you're practicing your downward facing dog and you feel really tight through the lower legs above your ankles, I would encourage a little bit of a lift, and this is just one way to do that. So here you have it, downward facing dog with a little extra support beneath the heels. Let me know if you give it a try, if perhaps it makes your down dog feel a little more enjoyable. And I'll look forward to seeing you soon for future practices every Tuesday for Yoga for Tennis Tuesdays right here on the Play Tennis Practice Yoga YouTube channel.